Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Afro Coding. So this is the third chapter of this project. So in the previous chapter, we set up the folders that we will use for this project. Okay, so now we will get started by creating the layout for the project. So the layout will by layout I mean something like this. Let me go back to the demo project. So as you can see, so the layout is just the container that will hold the entire component, the entire website. So if you notice, you see that they all have the same width and the same background color. So in our SROC, we create a folder. So we will give this folder name let's give this folder name wrappers. Okay, so we'll create we'll call this layout. So we'll create a layout component. So the name of this we'll create a function for this, and the name of this will be layout. So we use an arrow function. You could use any type of function you like, but I will stick with arrow function. So I'm going to export this component. So I'll create a div for this. So since I want the entire code, the entire components to be in here, so this will kind of serve as a root. So because of that, I'll just put in props dot children. Sorry, I'll give this a prop properties. Then this will be prop dot children. So the CSS I will create will be meant for this layout only. So for that I will create a CSS file. So I'll call this layout.module.css. I'll give it a class name of wrapper. So that wrapper will be the name of our class. So we'll put that in the div. If you are just a moment. So I want to give it a background color of RGB 213 213 213. Sorry. The width I'll give it 60%. So I don't want it, I just want it to be a small container. So I'll give it a maximum width of let's say 500 pixel. So you could give it any maximum width that you like, but for this project I'll make it 500 pixel. The margin I'll set it 40 pixel or 2. Then border radius I'll give it 5 pixel. Then finally add the bottom, because I want space to be at the bottom. At the bottom. So I'll give it 20 pixel. let's import this CSS import. So since they are in the same directory, so I'll say layout dot module dot CSS. Then I'll put this class. So I'll set the class name to classes dot wrapper. All right, so that is it about the layout. Yeah. So the next step is to go to this index and wrap it on this app. Before we get started, let's import the layout. Sorry. Okay. Then to use this, simply wrap the layout. Okay. Yeah, so that is basically it. As you could see, this is the layout we just created. Okay, so that is it. So the next step is to create the header. All right, so let's get started right now. So I'll create a new file. So I've named this header. So I'm going to create a separate component for the header. I want this header to be outside the wrapper. So I'll drag it to here. You can make it inside if you want to, but me, I want it to be outside. We're creating a component called this header. Return. Then export the component. Create a div for this. Then so the the header will be the navigation. So according to the demo that I showed you guys, so it will be nav, start with nav, UL on all that list. Then the first will be li. So in each of them, each of the lists will be a link that will lead to different section of the page. So I'll put in a link. So this will be the home page. For let me just put this. Sorry. Okay, so I'll just copy this so that I can reuse them again. So they are like free for rather. So the first one will be the home page. Then the second will be the about page. So the third will be and the third will be contact. Sorry, celebrities. So we'll give this and finally the contact. Sorry. All right, so that is basically it. You see, this href, we'll use this for now. Then in our later video, we will change this because the problem with this is that when you use this, when you try to navigate to different section, the page will have to, be a reload. So just for demonstration purpose, I'll make use of this for now. Then later video, I'll change this. Then from there, you could see the comparison why it is not recommended using this. All right, guys. So the next step is to add the headers to the app. So okay. So this is the app. There's nothing on it right now. So we are just going to put in the header in here. So first we need to import it. Then use the component. So that's basically it. So let's check. So this is the header. So when you click on each, if you notice each time you notice, just try to see this refresh icon. When you click on this, you see that it changes. So it refreshes. And this is not what we want. So as I said before, we will do that on our later video, but for demonstration purpose, I'll leave it like as it is now. Now the next step is for me to to style this header component. So unlike the previous where I did this, I will no longer do it like this. But if you want to, create a special styling for the heading, you could use the module.css approach, but I won't use that. So I just want to do everything in one CSS file, which is the index.css. Okay guys, so this is the index.css. So before I start styling, I just want to, create a normalized.css. Just bear with me. I already have the code, so I'll call this normalized.css. So I already have the code. I'll paste it here. So if you want to get the code, so before I go back, let me just quickly include this normalized.css. I think I'll just give it a normalized, just change it to small letter and instead of big letter. Perfect. All right, so I'll just go to the index dot um yes and include that include the CSS file. So to do that, I'll just go to where it is. I say import normalize. If I go and check, you see that it has the and the circle close to it has been removed. So there's a slight modification. The padding, the borders, there be some changes in it. All right. So if you want to get the normalized code, which is this, sorry, which is this. This is the normalized code. I'm not supposed to, this is not CSS course, but if you just in case you want to get the normalized.css, you just go to you can download it on this site in here. This is the code. So this is the URL. You can also go in here and download. You can use the npm install normalized.css. So it is the choice is yours. If you have any issue, just drop it in the comment section. There I will post the full code. No, we'll start by okay. So I've posted the code for this project. Yeah, the CS the CSS code because I've already written it down. So this is it instead of typing because I don't want us to focus too much on CSS. So if you need the code, just drop it in the comment section. I will even post it on a GitHub repository so that you could go in there and download. All right. So this is it. So this is the code for the CSS for the header, the UL, the LI, the link, when the link on over an active state, and so on. So this ones would we'll come back to this and explain a bit. Okay, so after that, so in there we'll give this a class name of header. Sorry. Okay. Now this is it. So we've succeeded in creating the headers. Okay, so there's a problem with the home page. So let's go back to the header and see what is wrong. Oh, sorry. This should be inside of this. All right. So when we refresh